Okay, we have topic this morning. We have topic early this morning time, and we gon' with the time that I do have to print out for this video. It's gonna be a lot of questions being asked, and we're gonna put everything on the table. But I would like you to hear everybody out that I place up on the show for today. Now, my early morning question that I pose is why is black folks the only ones that don't have the right to self-identify? Just think about that for a second. Okay, a Venezuelan man does not call himself a Mexican man. Those are two different things. If you called the Mexican man a Venezuelan man, he might get offended. If you called the Mexican man a Puerto Rican, he might get offended because they are not the same. Why does everybody else have the right to self-identify? When you call a Asian person a Japanese or vice versa, a Japanese person, an Asian person, they will get offended and they will draw a line clear in the middle and said, hey, I am not Japanese. I'm Asian. You know what I'm saying? White folks. Russian white people do not call themselves British white people. There's a distinction down the middle. Why does everybody else get to delineate and it be respected? You know what I'm saying? It be respected. If a Japanese person stood up there and said that you called him Hawaiian, he would get offended. Same things vice versa. You go over to Hawaii and you call them Japanese, they would be offended. They would get offended. Why does everybody else have the right to delineate, to put up a separate sign saying, hey, we're not that. Hey, that's separate. Hey, respect us. Hey, we're original. You know what I'm saying? We're Aborigines. Hey, we're not the same. So why does everybody else get to say that they're separate and they're different and they're not? Oh, we're not black. We're not black. But they look black. You know what I'm saying? They look black and we respect that. But we as black people, we don't have that right. Why are we the only people that don't have that right like that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else across the whole world has that right. Italian man ain't calling himself a French man. A Russian ain't calling himself a Sweden. A Sweden ain't calling himself a damn Canadian. A Canadian ain't calling himself a damn Brazilian. Why is it different for black people? Is it because our history? Is it because our past? Is it because of where we come from? Is it because that everybody else wants us to put up with their shit? And then when we tell them, hey, we're not this, we're not that, we don't have to be respected as people. So yes, we have conversation this morning, Tom. I'm going to try to get as many as my brothers and sisters in here in the topic, yay or nay. Either they for the topic or they against it. We still gonna bring them up in here. You know what I'm saying? Just to get my brothers just a little bit more pissed off on the subject matter at hand. So let's go ahead and get into this. My bad. Let's go all the way back.
Because I want reparations, you call it ignorant? No, because you don't. What makes you think you have a right to my birthright? Why are you even talking to me about it?
So why do you feel like?
From what I do know is Africa now, they gonna wait around all the way to 2026 to get all the African presidents together, and now they want to talk about imperialism and they want to talk about what is it? What happened to African people? Because it wasn't like they was captured. What is the word for it? They was colonized. They was colonized in their own land. So that's different than what happened to us. That's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Slavery and colonization, those are two different things. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't colonized in your own land and then enslaved as a prisoner of war. That didn't happen to you. It's separate. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Their plight ain't our plight like that. Why is it so hard for people to understand and respect that we're not Africans? We don't come from Africa. You know what I'm saying? And if we came from Africa, we came from Africa just like everybody else did millions of years ago. I don't understand why people don't understand that and respect that and stay in their lane. I can't speak on what happened in Africa. So why can an African sit up here and speak on me and my people and what we've been through? Why do they feel that they have that right? I wasn't born in Africa. Whatever happened in Africa, I feel sorry for the African folks. You know what I'm saying? When they was being colonized in their own land, we felt their pain, but at the same time, we're not the same people. You know what I'm saying? We are not. We endured dehumanization over in this country. That's what we endured. And it's still affecting us to this point. But it brings me back. It brings me all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Why do everybody else want to ride on the back of our people? You know what I'm saying? They gonna wait till 2026 to talk about reparations and this and that. My people have been fighting for reparations for 160 years. Almost 200 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna wait till 2026 to sit up here and start saying, oh, we need to come together. Oh, we had imperialism in our country. We've been taken captive. Y'all wasn't even taken captive in y'all country. You can't even say that. You just had your country taken apart and all the resources and the power taken away from you in your own country. Same thing happened to us here in America, in our own country. I'm not going to sit up here and speak bad on African people and what happened to them. Imperialism, I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I'm not going to talk bad on the black people. Y'all bad. Y'all wrong. Y'all telling the white people that they wrong for coming over, stealing y'all country. They wrong for taking all y'all land and all y'all resources. I'm not going to tell the African people that they wrong for fighting for what they believe in. But why do they feel that they have the right to tell me that I'm wrong? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fight against them and what they're fighting for. I'm not gonna fight. In fact, I'm gonna tell them, you right. Fight for that. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? We stand up for you. But why is it that we get pushed back in our plight and we get so much talk about Africans are saying this? That's not your business. See, we as African Americans, we know how to mind our own business, our business. What happened in African countries, that ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing. And y'all be like, damn, Jehoshaphat, you being harsh in this morning time. But I already told y'all, I'm not going to fight them against that. I'm not going to fight against the African people against them saying that the white people was wrong for the exploitation of Africa. They're right. You know what I'm saying? They're right. But don't sit up here and throw shade. Oh, black people don't deserve reparations. Black people don't deserve. You don't know what the hell we deserve. You know what I'm saying? You're not black. So how you going to speak on my matters? I got enough integrity and dignity not to speak on y'all matters. Why are y'all speaking on our matters for?
Like I can't talk to you about it.
Because you really have no claim to it. So if you're not contributing to the conversation and you're not helping and you're down, then you should really shut the fuck up.
Because I'm African, I don't have claim to it.
What you mean?
Because just like you said it by your own words. Because you are African, you don't have no claim on talking about any of our reparations. No other black person outside of America has no right to sit up here and tell us about our plight and reparations. You don't have no right, you know what I'm saying, even to open up your mouth and say anything. Our cousins over there in Jamaica, they sitting up over there and they fighting against French against for their reparations. I can't say nothing about that. I cannot say that Jamaicans are wrong for going after the French government for what they did to them. But why do they feel that they have the right to say something about what's been going on with my people for 400 years now? That's the damn disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's the disrespect. That's the delineation. It's like we as black people, we got to be put at the bottom of everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got to be put at we got to talk about this. We got to talk about that. Put black people. And then, hell no. We don't get involved in y'all affairs. Stay the hell out of our affairs. Stay out of our business. You know what I'm saying? You are not welcome in our business. What's so hard? What's so hard for people to understand that? Just like people, they don't understand. They understand now that you can't call no Chinese man. You can't call no Asian man no Japanese. You can't call no Japanese no Asian man. That is disrespectful. Why would it be any different for black folk? You know what I'm saying? We've been, as a people, we've been disrespected for so damn long, pushed to the back of the bus for so damn long. And the whole world told us a long time ago, hold your own nuts. The whole diaspora of black people told us, hold your own nuts. Hold your own nuts a long time ago. And now that we're saying, okay, we got our banner, we got our people, we don't need y'all. Stay out of our business. Now it's all this chaos. Now it's all this confusion. Now you got to call yourself African. You got to be an African American. You got to be, nah, hell nah. We're tired of playing these games with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to pull up in the slow bus with you. If you want to pull up in that slow bus, that's fine. That's your business. I'm not going to hate on you over that. But I'm going to hate on you for getting in my damn business. For getting in my damn affairs of something that ain't got nothing to do with your ass.
You don't. It's called American Descendants of Slaves, my G.
I was born in Texas.
My G, it's called American Descendants of Slaves. Your parents are not American descendants of slaves. Your parents are from Africa, correct?
Yes.
That means you have they didn't pick no cotton here. They wasn't brought over here in slavery. They just got over here in last generation. What the fuck are you talking about? You just gonna turn this into whatever the fuck you want to? Why are you trying to disrespect my birthright?
So it's disrespect. The African people in the diaspora, y'all got to understand, when y'all speak on reparations, y'all truly disrespecting us. And we don't take kindly to disrespect. Y'all want to sit up there and talk all that smack about how we not African enough and how we not this and now. But when y'all need us, you know what I'm saying? When y'all need us, y'all want to come around. But when y'all finish, y'all discard. I had a personal epiphany when I was thinking. I was all like, what, Jehoshaphat, what does it hurt you more? Does it hurt you more when a white person called you the N-word, or does it hurt you more when an African called you the N-word? It hurts me more when an African calls me an N-word or a kata, because he sold my people in slavery. Then he gonna bring his ass up over here and then look down at my people and then say, where do I go from this? You know what I'm saying? Their comparisons to the pain that they inflicted on our people is, oh, you're an African booty. They made fun of us. They called us African booty scratchers. Oh, they made fun of us at school and this. You sold our people into slavery. You know what I'm saying? You sold a whole race of people in slavery. Now you want to come back and act like we brothers and we cousins. And y'all didn't even apologize for none of that. Y'all came over here with the hard N-word for us, calling us niggas, believing every single thing that the white man said about us, because y'all don't have the same history as we, because we're not the same people. So the epiphany that I had over the weekend was, who does it, how does it affect you, and which one hurts more? When a white person calls me a nigger, or when an African calls me a nigger? It hurts more when an African say it, because they should know better than that. They should have more respect than that. They should have more honor for us than that, than looking at us like the white man look at it. And then they wonder why we say the things that we say. Let's get more into this.
The people you're talking about, a large part of them were African.
Okay.
And they had children.
He sit up here talking to this brother like we just don't know our history. We just haven't been up over here for 400 years now. We don't know nothing about this place. All of our shared events that happened to us, we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just slow. We just pulled up. They want us to play the slow bus game with them. We're not playing no slow bus game with them. Just like I said, y'all can pull up in that slow bus all y'all want. We're not going to play that with y'all. We got the RV, you know what I'm saying? We got the Continental Cruise up over here. We got many seats. Everything is plush. We're not going to play slow games with y'all. It is completely disrespectful for you to say anything if it not be something positive about black people in America fighting for our reparations. We're not talking about colonialisms. We're not talking about imperialisms. We're not talking about what happened to y'all in y'all country. We can respect y'all and y'all plight. Why y'all don't respect us like that? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, just like the white people, y'all don't see us as people. Y'all think that y'all better than us.
who are descendants of those Africans.
American descendants of slaves. What are you dumb? Do you understand the word American slavery here?
Absolutely.
Are you f***ing stupid now? Have you lost a fucking noggin?
That's what I'm saying. They want us to play dumb with them. They want us to pull up on they want us to play games with them. We're not playing no games with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to respect us as a people. If you do not, there will be no cohesion. There won't be. My people ain't sitting up here fighting against no other black people that's going for their reparations. We are not. We've been in this fight longer than y'all could ever imagine. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this fight for 160 years. Y'all barely start coming around in 2000. When 2000 hit, that's when all the other black Africans of the African diaspora, meaning anybody that makes up African descent, now y'all want to say something. So that shows me that y'all been eating good and living good for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been eating good and living good and having whatever y'all had for a long time. Now y'all want to come up over.
Because
y'all
I
want to
want
come up
reparations,
over
you call
here.
it ignorant?
Y'all want to come up over here and actually say something about our plight, and y'all not helping us. You bring your ass over here to America and y'all don't even apologize for the past because y'all don't even know. Y'all gonna tell us we don't even know our history. How disrespectful are y'all? You know what I'm saying? How disrespectful and wrong are y'all to tell the people that they don't know their history? I'm not gonna fake it front and act like I know all of Africa's history. Colonization, imperialism, I know some things. Capitalisms that happened to y'all country. I know a lot of stuff that happened to y'all country. I know about y'all tribal wars that y'all have amongst y'all own self. There is no cohesion in y'all countries like that. Y'all had to come together, all of the African presidents, on reparations. It took the same thing that we've been fighting for 160 years. You know what I'm saying? 160 years we've been fighting for this. Now y'all want to come around. And y'all want to throw salt in the game and y'all want to, hey, do you hear some of the things that y'all people be saying about us and our plight? You do not want me to bring some Africans up here and how y'all talk and what y'all be saying about us. But when I say Africans, I'm talking about Africans in the whole diaspora. I'm even talking about Africans that were in the slave trade in Britain and England. I'm talking about them too. All the black folk in Canada, the black folk down in South America, everybody. I'm talking about everybody on this. Don't nobody get no pass.
You don't.
What makes you think you have a right to my birthright? Why are you even?
So they gotta understand this is our birthright. It was something that was stolen from us that should have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. It has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? So think before y'all say anything about our reparations and what we endured in this country. You better do your history. You better see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Before I speak about anything about Africa, I'm going to make sure I do my history. I'm going to make sure I be 100 on point so I don't disrespect the African people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect them. It'll be bad for me to speak in history and then I don't be accurate. That'd be wrong of me. I could never do them like that. So why do they speak on our affairs and they don't even know the history of it? You sound dumb. You sound stupid as hell. You really do. You know what I'm saying? So let's get more into this.
Fucking rant, so hold on. Africans, come to the motherfucking front. There is no way in hell y'all gonna sit y'all ass at any kind of council, any kind of union, any kind of convention and state that y'all deserve reparations. Have y'all lost your entire fucking minds? You are not gonna co-op anything that black people in America, descendants of slavery, descendants of chattel slavery, have gone through. The only motherfuckers that's gonna get goddamn reparations is us. Motherfucking rant, so hold on.
And you know, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So y'all sold off y'all. This is what I know about Africa. Y'all sold us into slavery. Y'all closed us off. Y'all wrote us off like a badass check and forgot all about us. Okay, y'all did all that infighting and wars inside of your own country, allowing white people to gain territory in your own country. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that you don't get along with the neighboring tribes that live 30 miles down the damn street? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that you let all these foreign people come into y'all country and have more power and more dominion than y'all? Whose fault is that? Do we talk bad on y'all about it? That's y'all business. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? At all. What I know about Africa, y'all sold y'all own people. Y'all exploit your own people for money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did all of those things to y'all own self, and then y'all wondered why y'all had imperialism in y'all countries. Y'all allowed all the way Africa look right now is because of what y'all did. We didn't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have nothing to do with that. We was up over here in chattel slavery for hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? We was up over here being birthed and being born in this damn country, blending in with the black folk that were already here. You know what I'm saying? That's why we say we're not black like y'all. We're not Africans like y'all. We're not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are. If it was a contest and you was like, who's more African? Y'all won that. I don't even claim African. Why is it so hard to believe that we're not African like y'all? You know what I'm saying? Why is it so hard to believe that? But I'm not finished.
Did y'all just hear that Africa said that they are included in the African Americans' reparations? So apparently Africa and
To be honest, I think Africa should pay us reparations. You know what I'm saying? I really do this. You know what I'm saying? I really mean it. I really think that Africa should pay so-called African Americans reparations for slaving us into a foreign power. And now y'all asking the white people here, look how dumb y'all sound. Y'all asking the white people here to pay y'all for reparations. Doesn't even make no damn sense. It'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sit there and tell us this and y'all tell us that. I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? America will never pay. But then again, I can't even say that because we have paid reparations to y'all. Didn't we? Didn't y'all see Joe Biden come up back in 2017 or it was 16 and he sent $55 billion to Africa and y'all got all them damn solar panels? Y'all already got reparations.
African Union this 2025, they basically told America that they are leading the cause for reparations for African countries and people affected by slavery. So basically, they found out that African Americans have 1.7 trillion in spending power, right? That means collectively, we got the bag. Collectively, we got the bag. None of which we already knew. We didn't have to shout it from the rooftops, and we damn sure didn't need anybody else clocking our bag. And now it's at the point where the African Union is working with America and top American officials to both colonize the African American.
Africa. Gonna fight? Y'all gonna fight? What the fuck is this talking about? Y'all want our reparations too if we get them. How the fuck you feel like you entitled to our reparations, bitch? Come on now, Africa, y'all come on. Everybody from over there, man, let's fight. I want to fucking fight. We gotta get this shit off our chest. You should have never fucking sold us in the first fucking place. So we want to fight. We want to fight, all of us, everybody. Everybody from America want to fight. Fuck it, get it off your chest. Fuck it. Africa, gonna fight? Y'all gonna fight?
Black men died in North Africa fighting the Germans. Black men died at Anzio Beach, at Palermo, at Naples, to free Rome, to free Paris, to free Europe. Damn it! We died to build America. And America has rebuilt Germany and Japan. Black men died.
Put it on record to say that we are not African. I'm gonna say that.
That's another story. We'll get into that too.
It's a big difference between so-called African Americans in Africa that's in Africa, and then it's not even called Africa. They don't even call it Africa. But our genetics is different. When you look at I don't want to say the creation of the Caucasian race, but when you look at when they came on the scene, some say 6,000 years. All of my research shows 10,000 years ago. When you look at melanated beings, we have been around Earth since the beginning of time. So everybody was of a melanin descendant back then. Everybody was black. So how did you tell if they was different? They had different cultures, they had different body size, different geographical locations. Like when you look at Africans, their skeleton structures are more different than ours. A lot of them are more skinnier than us. When you look at their nasal passages, their noses are shaped different. They are different. You know, I'm not saying that we all are not connected ancestrally, but we are different though. We're very, very different. Even our hair, genetics, you know an African man, look at his hair. Yeah.
And you know the brother ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, we got black hair, Jehoshaphat, just like they got black hair. But why can I look at an African and I can look at his hair and his hair is different than mine? It is not the same. Why? Okay, I'm a so-called African American. I can grow a full beard. Full beard, you know what I'm saying? Full beard all the way down under my chin. Why does African people there's not a lot of them that can grow a beard like that, but we're supposed to be the same people. We are not. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting up here saying that we hate African people. No, we're not. We'd never say some stupid ass shit like that. We wouldn't say that because we're not haters of people. We love all people. You know what I'm saying? The black folk that live in America, we love all people. We got to learn we love people so much that we have to learn how to love our own damn selves. But why is it so hard for people to understand the difference in between us and other people? Why they can't respect that? We can respect that as a people. We can. The Puerto Rican man said that he didn't want to be called black. We understand that. You're not black. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call you what you is. You know what I'm saying? The Guyanese didn't want to be called black. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You're not black like we are. We're not the same. Why can't that be respected?
A lot of them genetically don't grow beards. Some of them do, but a lot of them genetically don't grow beards. So it's a difference between us. And I don't know why it's such a big thing. They be like, Dr. Yaki, you trying to cause more division. No, I'm not trying to cause more division, but it's a reason why certain so-called African tribes that's been in America for 1,000 years can't be like the Mezi tribe and eat cow and drink cow blood and drink cow's milk. It's a reason, and that's because we lack the enzymes to actually break down. It's called lactase. So I'm gonna put it.
Aborigines, which means what? Black folks. But you never find a white aborigine. Rather, aborigines are called natives, or they're always dark-skinned people. You and I are aborigines, but you don't want to be called an aborigine. You want to be called an American. Aborigine actually means from the beginning. Two Latin words, ab meaning from, origine meaning the beginning.
Immigrants. It is imperative that black people from other places understand the disparate difference that they exist from black people in the United States. It is not the same, period. And ultimately, the best effort that we can do as a diaspora is to lead in understanding, not in judgment. So when I am talking to somebody from Sudan, from the Congo, from Angola, I am listening to understand their experience, not to undermine it. And I refuse to allow.
See, that's us right there. We listen to all the other black folk in the diaspora and we don't judge them like that. We don't even judge them. We try to meet them in the middle and understand why as a people we don't get that same in reconnaissance. Why we don't get that in return. Why are we so willing to give them something that they're not giving to us and they feel that they don't have to? And they're so quick to add their 2 cents in on our business and our affairs. That doesn't make any sense.
Allow anybody from Grenada, from Angola, from any other place to come and try to undermine the experience of black Americans.
Pay attention.
So what did she say? Do I have to run the sister back? We got more speakers in. I hope you felt what she was saying.
Ease up off of it. Just let me say what I got to say, and then I'm going to ease up off of it, let y'all niggas handle it in the comments. That's it. I just want to say, y'all understand how, I know y'all see in the news and social media how Africans don't like African Americans. Let me take that back. Africans don't like black Americans. We all know it. They envy us, the whole kabang. I think.
Now, when I lived in California, it's not a lot of African people out there like that. Maybe in cities like LA, maybe in Oakland, maybe in San Francisco, but the population of African people where I come from the Central Valley, I went a whole 30 years before I ever seen an African in my circumference. You know what I'm saying? In my day-to-day living in my life, you know what I'm saying? So there's not a lot of African people over in Africa, over in California. So I say my whole time in California, I probably met 2 Africans, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, maybe. Now, since I came over here on this side of America in Chicago, I see a lot of African different people. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of African different people. And me, myself, I ain't never did nothing to no Africans, but I can feel the hostility. I can see the hatred. I can see the dishonor. I can see the disrespect. I can see all of that. And I don't even know them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, is it a culture shock? Is it something that you haven't seen before? Yes, it's something I ain't never seen before, because my people ain't never did nothing to the African people. Why they feel a certain type of way about us? The brother is going to explain it, but I've already said why.
I think I know why, y'all. I think I know why they come over and going against everybody and try to throw their flag over. It's because they the one who sold us, bro. They the one who sold us to the white people, bro. That's why they don't f with us. And I was trying to wrap my head around, why is it that they come over here and they hate us? Not all of them. Let me say that.
So you can't say I'm the only black person that's saying that. You can't sit up there and say that I'm the only, Jehoshaphat, you the only black person said that, he's trying to cause hate. No, this is what we see. This is what we feel. This is what we deal with when we see African folks. We ain't got no hatred for no African folks. And the damn shame is, I told y'all a long time ago, I will never trust African people. Why I won't trust them for? Because they sold my people into bondage. And then they never tried to make no amends on that. And when we see y'all, then y'all come with hatred. Y'all people, okay, y'all not the people who sold our people into slavery. Y'all the descendants of them people. So when y'all seen us for the first time, y'all was supposed to embrace us like we embraced y'all. But we never knew the mindset of Africans and all y'all tribal warfare that y'all have amongst y'all own people. That's the damn problem. So when you look at African people and they don't like black people, they don't like black people in their own country, and they brought that over here.
Not all of them, but a lot of them online. Let me say that. They hate us, and I understand why. And I understand why. Like over there, it's like, come on, we beat them niggas in war in our own land. We beat them in war, and then when a white man came and said we want to buy some slaves, gave them y'all. People that we was already won with, that we didn't fuck with. So now, go a couple hundred years over here with them, with the white people, and we become the make everybody look at Africa like, oh, Africa, it's some good people. But no, they talking about Black America. Black America's made you niggas pop. I'm just gonna be honest. And I can see why they don't really rock with us, because they the one who sold us, bro. And that's all I got to say, man. I'm gonna get up off of it, but that's just all I had to say, because I'm just saying.
The one beautiful thing about my people is, if we didn't invent it, we added to it. What do you mean, Jehoshaphat? If we didn't make the TV, you know what I'm saying? We made the antennas for it to get the reception so you can see it. Every single invention that's in the world, we had something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So jealousy and envy, all the things that our ancestors, our great-grandfathers and our great-grandmothers invented, it shaped and it twisted and it changed the whole world. What has come out of Africa? What inventions have come out of, what greatness has come out of Africa? All I see is Africa's resources. That's what the white people see it as. They go over there, they start mining all y'all precious minerals, they start taking all y'all diamonds and all y'all cobalt and all y'all damn gold out of y'all damn country. Y'all supposed to be suppliers of the world with y'all resources. But you can't do that when you have people colonizing you in your own damn country, because you don't want to get along with your neighbor / your brother in your own country. But we're going to get into that.
Saying all this, I know y'all seeing my channel and seeing all the things that I'm doing up over here at Mr. Pop Shit, Jock Garrett. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I just think I just had to say that, man, because now I understand why they don't really. Because I was like, what us?
But jealousy is another thing involved in it as well. Not only that they sell our people, you don't see nothing great coming out of Africa like that. I'm asking for all the African people who hear this message. Ain't no shade. I ain't got no hate towards y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you damn sure ain't gonna sit up here and downplay my people. You're not gonna downplay the horrific crimes that happen to us in our own country. You're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna even do that. But jealousy, I ask y'all, what great things have y'all invented? What have you added to society in modern time? What have you added? We built everything. And once more again, if we didn't build it, we added to it. Before Henry Ford sit up there and he started mass producing cars, the automobile, black people were making cars. Making them, you know what I'm saying? Making them, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I say, you know what I'm saying? We have added to every single thing great. There is nothing in this world that you see that we haven't added something to it.
Why do they hate us? Why do they put their nose up at us? Like, I used to always think, wow, but you get older, you get to seeing more news, and you seeing stuff that's happening, and then you get to talking to people. Then now we got the internet, and we can share our stories, and we come to find out the motherfuckers was the one that told us. White people didn't go into Africa and kill everybody, then just take niggas under slavery and take them across the water. Nah, they ain't do that. Our own people gave us up. And then y'all niggas trying like, when niggas backdoor niggas, I think it's in our nature to backdoor, bro. Could it be a trait of ours? Should it be a trait of ours to backstab or shortstop somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, that's not. But I see why they hate us. I understand it. It's a little bit of jealousy in there. But it's also like, damn, we sent y'all over there to be slaves. Y'all niggas coming back with talking like them and acting like them and screaming you an American. No, nigga, you with us. You the one who sold us to them, African people. You sold us to them. You know what? If we screaming for reparations from the white people, we need to be screaming reparations from Africa too. Africa owe a lot of people some bread, bro. Africa, you owe. And I'm gonna get up off of it, bro. Maybe I did.
And I stand with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I stand with my brother. I feel that Africa, when we finish with these white folks, we coming for our money. You know what I'm saying? We coming for our land. Y'all better believe that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but just know, you know what I'm saying? The truth is already on the table. We're not running. We're not hiding. You know what I'm saying? We're not hiding. We know our history. We know who we are. We know where we come from. We know what we was. You know what I'm saying? We know what we are not. But I'll finish this video and let y'all tell the story of how y'all feel about us. So before I end this video, I just want to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? So many different people be all like, immigrants built this country, immigrants founded to the country, immigrants did this, immigrants. No, you didn't. Who built this country?
Americans fought for the patriot cause in the Revolutionary War. Did you know that? 10,000, and it's actually a number, I've heard even higher than that, helping secure our independence in every generation since, from the Buffalo Soldiers to the Tuskegee Airmen. Black Americans have stepped forward to defend the flag and to defend our country.
Did he say African American? Did he say He said Black Americans, and this is all the things that they have done here in this country. Did the president, the current sitting president at this time, did he address us as Africans? Did he say African Americans did this? Did he say African people did this? Let's go back. Am I tripping?
Since, from the Buffalo Soldiers to the Tuskegee Airmen, Black Americans have stepped forward to defend the flag and to defend our country. African Americans.
He said, you heard what he said. Now, let me finish this video off. Now, this is where, when Africans told us that y'all gonna have to hold y'all own nuts. This is when y'all told us, y'all explained to us, and y'all told us, y'all not African. Y'all gonna have to come up with a decision of your own self. Either we African or we not. You know what I'm saying? Either we African or not. But let y'all tell us that we not African, and we don't have to like y'all, and we don't have to have brotherly love. before y'all try to say anything about so-called African Americans, African black people that's indigenous to this country, y'all have to worry about y'all fighting in y'all country. That's what y'all got to worry about. Before y'all worry about any of our business or anything, or you could even say anything about us, y'all need to worry about y'all country and what's going on in y'all country. That's what y'all have to worry about. But this is where, when African people told us we're not the same, they told us you're going to have to hold your own nuts. They told us ain't no brotherly love and ain't no damn cohesion. And just because we black don't mean that we like y'all blacks.
Continent of Africa is not unified, then we can't have a global unification of the black diaspora.
What are you unified around?
That's something we could build. What is the purpose of Pan-Africanism if you're saying that unity is impossible?
But you said it as if I believe in Pan-Africanism. It's the most stupid, bogus thing anybody to even say.
But you spoke about worldview earlier, right? Mm-hmm. So what if our worldview was to uplift each other?
Who's
black people?
Which black people?
All black people.
No, there is no such thing. You can't go to Asia and say all Asian people.
But why not?
I am telling you, this is a mistake. We are the only ones who walk the earth, and as soon as you see a black person at the airport, oh, brother. No, I'm not your brother. What's wrong?
No, correction. That's how black people in this country we are. That's how we treat other black people. You know what I'm saying? We treat all other black people with so much damn love, but they're not getting along with themselves. They fighting amongst themselves. And when they see us, we just happy to see them. You know what I'm saying? We just happy to see them as another black person. That's how we are. That's how we are. That's how we treat our people. This is how we treat our people in the United States of America.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been going to Europe and you had an Italian man calling a German brother.
Fuck them. What's wrong with me seeing you at
this is the problem.
You got to explain it to me.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Let me ask you. Let me tell you something. The story of Shaka the Zulu.
Shaka Zulu.
What was he famous for before they killed him? Tormenting.
From what I know about Shaka Zulu, he went on a rampage and war and started conquering all them African tribes. That's what we know about Shaka Zulu. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to unify Africa. It's what we know about Shaka Zulu. He was trying to kick all the British and all the English people out of Africa. What happened to y'all?
Fellow black tribes in that region. Okay. So that's the man you're going to unite with? Okay. I'm just telling you. We think that skin color makes you and me the same. We're not. I am from a small tribe called the Ajak tribe in Benin. Benin is only 6.5 million people with over 40 tribes. When I say tribe, I mean the language is like French and Chinese. I don't have anything in common with the 49 other people in my country. Nothing in common. They speak a different language. They have a different God, a different religion, different food, different forms of wear and culture, traditions and customs. We were forced, carved and say, remain here. He's not my brother. Now you're asking for a global brotherhood of all black people. Why would the black people be different from any continent? Europe is a global community of white people, but they don't go around saying brother and sister. Asia is a community of all yellow Asians in Asia. They don't go around calling each other brother and sister. Same with the Middle East, same with everywhere. Where only when it comes to black people you think we are all the same. We're not the same.